How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to P&B. Get some audio adjusted here so I can hear myself, but not too much of myself. I think this sounds good. Hopefully you guys can see me and you can hear me and you can hear the music. I had to change my setup a little bit. You'll notice the mic is on the other side. Maybe you won't notice that, but I had to change some things around in the space here because I bought an electric drum set the other day. So currently everything outside of the camera view is a complete disaster. So I can make room for that thing. All right, so yeah, and in doing so, I had to move around my desk. Now my microphone is on the other side, and I've got a bookshelf here, and all sorts of things have changed, so I need to get used to it again. I'd like to get a better mic stand, maybe something that could just sit in front of me instead of using this big boom arm. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? I'm doing well. I figured we would stream for a little bit this evening. It's almost 5 o'clock here. Maybe I'll stream for about an hour or so. We'll see how it goes. I put it up to vote in my Discord about what we were going to work on. It was either going to be Port LA or P&B, and only a couple people voted, and they said P&B. So we're going to do a little bit of work on the P&B. The electric drum set that I bought is a Roland TD17, TD17K, something like that. It was it plays really, it's awesome. I haven't played drums in about 15 years, so to be able to play on that thing, it feels and sounds like the real deal. So definitely was really good. Okay, so we can talk more about that in a moment. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do here on the P&B. You guys with these Wide Joe memes, jeez. Let it go. So I honestly, to be perfectly honest with you, I haven't really worked on the P&B at all for a few weeks, maybe even a couple months. I can't remember. It's been a while, and mostly it's because I've been working on another project, which I've only kind of hinted at to my patrons. But it's kind of a secret project, and you guys will know about it in about 15 days. So, I haven't really done anything on here, so we're gonna try to get into it and see how this goes. An AM cover album soon. I mean, when I was rearranging this space, I realized I literally have everything in here to be a one-man band. I've got a mic, I've got a 10-track mixer. Over here is a keyboard. I've got 2 guitars and now a drum set. So I've got everything I need to make my own music if I want to, except for the talent part of it. So I think today, let's take a look at this. Oh man, there's so much to do here. I think I want to work on the Pleasantville area for a little bit. I kind of have an idea of what I want to put in and fill in some of this area. So we can, I guess, give it a shot. It's been kind of tough for me lately. I haven't really had a whole lot of inspiration for this map. I feel like I've almost exhausted so many different things that I want to do on here, and I don't want to just be like spamming trees and just to fill space or anything like that. So we're gonna try to fill up some of these tiles here, and we'll just see what happens. So I'm thinking what we could do is we can work on this MOW track over here a little bit, and I kind of want to put a cemetery over in this big empty spot here. I'm thinking I want to put maybe a church and a cemetery. That might be interesting. Just trying to figure out different ways to fill up this space while keeping it interesting, you know. Would like to ask, your Trains Build Music playlist is a good choice to play music. So all my music comes from epidemicsound.com. And that is a monthly subscription that I pay for. It's like $15 a month for me to license any of their music. And right now I'm just on their website, just excuse me, streaming the post-rock playlist. So It's just ambient, whatever kind of music. Stuff that I like to listen to, and it's kind of like just background music, you know? It's music without being music, and I enjoy that. Okay, so let's try to get into some stuff here. Actually, I have to, hold on. I have to put the, I gotta put this up for a second. I have to make sure I don't spoil what I'm working on, and I almost did. So let me just, oh man, okay. I just gotta make sure that there's nothing. Okay, we can go back to this. Okay, I just almost spoiled some details of the route that I'm working on. So I just had to change some stuff. Anyway, what do we got here? All right, so I want to decide, what is this thing, and why did I leave it right here? Building electricity utility. All right. How about that for a sip, huh? That's a manly sip. All right, let's find a church. Is there any spoilers in here? No. Okay, there shouldn't be. I think I might have one saved. You know, let's just search church. What am I looking for? Let's see. So this is a cool church. Let's just throw a few of these down and take a look at them. That's like a smaller version of the same thing. I'm not liking that. We got some gravestones here. I'm not sure why I decided, it has nothing to do with Halloween, I don't think, why I decided to do like a cemetery, this kind of a scene. Just something that came into my mind today. And by today, I mean, I don't know, 20 minutes ago when I was trying to figure out what I was going to work on. It's a good church there. We got a lot of, let's see. We got to find something that fits this, the aesthetic of Pleasantville. And, wow, that's pretty cool. And I don't think some big gothic looking thing is going to fit too well, nor do I think some kind of mega church will work. Although, this is sort of interesting, but the textures are awful. Have I seen the new SimRail 2021 train simulator trailer? I think I've seen that one, yeah. Halloween themed P&B route. Yeah, that would be cool if I could finish the thing first. Once it'd be cool to do some different seasons of the P&B. Is this a church bus? Okay. That's a cool church, but I think it's too big for this little town. So, I am leaning towards, let's see. My allergies have been so bad this week. I've been just coughing and hacking. It's not COVID, I promise you. It's all the leaves coming down out here are really killing me. So if I have to like cough a few times or something like that, it might happen. All right, I'm kind of like in between these two. Let's face them into the light so we can actually see what they look like. I'm kind of thinking this one on the right. Yeah, let's do that. Where'd that other church go? Okay, so we need to decide how we're gonna do this here. Or what I want to do exactly. I'm kind of thinking... maybe we have it kind of come off this way. You know what? This is already starting to feel a little debevy to me, because I'm picturing like a big cemetery that's going to take up like a pretty good amount of territory here. And I did the same thing on the debev. I don't want to like repeat themes, so how can we change it and make it a little different? Or maybe who cares? Maybe it doesn't matter. I don't think I need the church bus for this one. Let's see. What am I looking for here? There is a fence that I like to use for... I think it's actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think it's in my details one. There's a fence that I like to use for cemeteries and stuff like that, so let me see if I could find that. I never know the names of any of these things. I like never ever look at the names, or very rarely do I look at the names, which is why I'm so heavily reliant on pick lists and little asset playgrounds, you know, here and there, where I can just sort of... This might be it. Nope. Where I can just sort of like throw stuff down and sample it. This is the one, FMA. I like that a lot. Let's just see if there's any other variations. I don't really like any of those. That's a cool fence. That might be good for something else. I'll probably forget about that, but that's a nice fence too. It's a good wall. Okay, so let's see if we can work with this stuff. I don't know. Oh, invisible road. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. I kind of like these three, so let's see what we can come up with this. I know I haven't been to church in a very, very long time, but I know that the churches, or at least one of the churches that I had been to at least once when I was a kid, had sort of a stone wall garden in the back or off to the side or something like that. So maybe we'll do that. We'll keep that in mind. This might be a good fence to put up here. Maybe not. It's a little skinny. Like, it's just, there's nothing to it. So maybe we don't want to use this one at all, actually. All right, let's see. Yeah, some spooky old trees would definitely be nice. I do want to use... Wow, I'm going to lose my voice doing this. I do want to use this fence up here. And what, didn't I use a nice fence over here too? But that's... Let me see if there's any other variations of this one. Security fence. Oh yeah, by the way, for some reason now, like the longer that I use this game, the more it bugs out. So right now I'm using the up and down arrows to scroll through these. I can't scroll down. I can scroll up. Actually, I can scroll down to here. But like, I don't know what was wrong with this game, but it seems like the more you use it, the more bugs just sort of develop on their own. And that's really irritating. Okay, so that's just different stuff. Pretty sure I had some other fences that I did like. I don't want to get too hung up on it because this is what happens to me. I do want to use this one for the front because this is kind of a neat looking design. So let's just lay this out quick. And then there was some hedges I've been using recently that I also like. I want to make use of those too. But I can't also remember what they were. They might be these? Yes. I think it's these CL hedges. Okay, so we'll just get a couple of these ready to use. We could do like a we could do like a hedge maze like in The Shining. definitely not that. Yeah, I think it's those CL hedges that I like. So again, I'm just trying to get a couple assets. Trying to get my palette put together first, you know? Know what I mean? This is SP4. The version that just gets worse the more you use it. Okay, so I'm not sure if I want the sidewalk there. So let's just move this kind of right up to the edge and use that as our perimeter, I guess. We're only gonna go up to about here. Make sure that we have our church squared up with the road nicely, so that will be that. What I want to do is maybe set the church back a little bit and maybe even up on a hill just a little. That might be too much. What I want is a bigger area, just so that it's got some kind of contrast in the land. Doesn't have to be much. Oh man, I'm getting a headache already. Jeez. What is wrong with me? Okay, that looks cool. I'm liking that. I'm not liking... It seems a bit too close to the road. We're for Willie's, 30 bucks. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated. I'll get this route back to you after this stream, I think. But again, Willie's is helping me out a lot, updating the P&B for Phase 1 stuff. So he's doing a lot of scenicking and detailing in areas that I have kind of just roughed over, or you know, he's helping me a lot. Much appreciated, buddy. Much appreciated. All right. So we got these two different hedges. I want to use the shorter one. And so we raised this up a little bit, but we still need it to be a bit level, right? So we're just gonna, we gotta turn up the sensitivity. We're just gonna level the ground out directly underneath this this church, because I can be a little crazy sometimes, and I've done it before, but I'm not building a foundation today for a building. I just don't have it in me, and I don't think that this is such a key scene that it would require me to build a whole, you know, stairway and foundation and all that kind of nonsense. I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing it for this one. Let's get a nice slope on there. All right, so what we're gonna do here is try to add some separation to, what do we want to do? I would like to have some kind of a parking area, and then a garden area, and then the cemetery itself back behind there. So we will see how we can come up with that. How can we piece all these things together to achieve what I see in my head? That's always the question. So let's see. Let's just take this way. What's going to be hard is making sure everything is squared up properly. I don't know if I want this fence to be too I might sink this fence into the ground a little bit, or this wall. Making sure this is parallel is going to be fun. Let's get this out of the way too. So what we can do is we can have like a little dirt road come out right through here. In fact, let's just let's grab a road. Do I have any dirt roads around here? Sometimes it's easier for me to just grab them than use the get tool than to like search it out and all that crap. So let's see, we got asphalt, gravel. We want like a something like this. What song is this? This is nice. Sunfade. I like this. Let me add this to my playlist. Oh, am I not? I'm not even logged in right now. Interesting. Okay. So I can't save that. I gotta remember that. All right, so I'm thinking, you know, this would be like a service. I don't know, what do you call that? Like the service road through the cemetery. Kind of keep that over here. I'm gonna try to design this differently than how I did for the debev, just for some variety and to keep myself kind of sane and creative. So we've got that. We can bring this up to here. We can say, I don't want it that far actually. Just delete that there. And then we'll have our entrance somewhere over here. Something like that. We could add some of these. Let's just do this really quick. Kind of mocking things up. Sometimes you gotta create a rough draft, I guess. I don't know. It's a sketch. Call it a sketch. Copy Mill Creek Cemetery and paste. Yeah, of course, I could totally do that. Where would be then? What kind of stream would this be? All right, so let's see if we can get. Let's bring this out just a little bit further. Rather have it bigger than I necessarily need at the moment, so I could always trim it back. Want to make sure that looks pretty parallel. Parallel enough for me, I think. Okay, so we've got our entryway here. We could put, you know, parking area over here. And then let's just, where does this road go? It goes just over to there. We'll just, ooh, that's not what I wanted. Give me the fence. And we'll just bring this, I don't know, all the way out. Why not? You know, some of the, I guess, I don't want to call it a trick or whatever, but a tip for you would be that if you want to add depth to a scene, build it on like a diagonal. It's a major pain in the butt to do most of the time, but if you want to make a scene seem a lot deeper than it actually is, or at least have a little bit more contrast to the surrounding area, if you build it on an angle, that helps quite a bit. So I don't know if we're gonna make this cemetery. Yeah, but we'll probably fill up this whole space actually. So that'll be that'll be part of our perimeter there. Let's bring this fence maybe over to here. I don't know if it's gonna be that big, but we're gonna just go with it for now. Now let's grab some. Get some dirt. So I'm not even gonna like this parking area is just gonna be like a dirt sort of parking area. Like I'm not gonna do road markings or anything like that. This is just like a rural church, I guess we'll call it. What grass textures do I use on this map? I'm using, you know, I'm building so many different maps at this point, and I'm using different ground textures and different things in all of them, that it's getting complicated to keep track of everything. Which is also why I tend to rely on using the get tool. Or what is this what it's called? Yeah, get texture, get asset, whatever. I rely on that heavily to at least have some consistency with whatever the heck it is that I'm trying to get. All right, so we've got our church is up there. It looks like it needs a walkway or a sidewalk to get to. Let's see what we've got. That's not bad. That's the same thing. Are these by two different people? What's the Kuid? Interesting. Okay. That is too big. That's got a curb. They'd probably just go with, like, this one, to be perfectly honest. Of course I can't use the freaking... There it goes. Down arrow button. Now it works. Just sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Go figure. I don't like any of these. Alright, you know what? Let's just... Sidewalk one. They all just look the same. All right, let's, I don't know, we'll use the first one we'll put down. Why not? Looks like it's just the right, like, width. Yeah. Fabulous. That's just, love it. Look at that. It's exactly the right width. What do you know? Cool. All right, I like that. Now, what we could do is, I kind of feel like we need to, wow, that's not the right texture, not the right one. We need to maybe add a little bit around here. Maybe not. Maybe we don't need to. Let me think about this for a hot second. What's on the back here? That would just be like a dirt path out. That's what I'm thinking, is that this door will come out and we'll put like a little garden back here. And up front, we're gonna just decorate it kind of nicely. Since this seems like the type of place where a lot of people die. Here we go. Make it feel welcoming and homey and whatever. Whatever the things are. All right, great. Now I know I'm looking for some flowering bushes, and I know I used them. Maybe not. I'm just being lazy right now. Grasses and shrubs. No, it's under the trees. Trees. Magnolia. Not magnolia. Oleander? Yeah. The pink one. This is what I was looking for. Yeah, it's oleander. Wow, that's way bigger than I remember them being. NJP, what up, buddy? How you doing, man? Yeah, these are way bigger, but you know what? We'll, I don't know. We're gonna save these for the garden in the back. I think it's just gonna be too much. Let's shorten this. Yeah, let's just shorten these splines just a bit. Maybe we bring it to here. There we go. That's not bad. I'm okay with that. In fact, you know what? We probably could have got away with doing the shorter shrubs, but you know what? We'll just use them over here just to decorate the side a little bit. I like that. I'm fine with that. When's the 2020 route tour? Funny you should ask. Yeah, I'm like way too hung up on how I'm gonna make that video, so I'm not gonna do a big gonna do a big world tour like I wanted, like the last route tour or whatever. I'm gonna break it up into a series of videos that sort of show different aspects of the route. So it won't be just one big video because it's just too overwhelming for me, and it like for some reason like triggered a panic attack. Whatever, I don't want to get into it, but so I'm gonna break it up into smaller videos. Hopefully I can get into that next month. As I said at the beginning of this stream, I've been really focused on another project, another build, which I've been keeping a secret. You guys, I am making a video on it, but it's going to be one video and it's going to be very long. Probably like, it might be an hour long. I'm not even sure. But I've been really focused on that because what I'm trying to do is get this route put together really quickly and get it out within a month. So I've been really, really focused on that. And I'm hoping to have it. It looks like I'm on track to get it done by the end of October if I can, you know, stay focused. So that'll be good. You guys will know about that soon enough. I'm not going to give you any other details about it because it's a secret. But I've been really focused on that. So all of my video stuff has been kind of put on the back burner for a little bit until I can get myself back on track with normal video making stuff. This road feels like it's a little too wide, but I don't think there's anything smaller. That's the width that I want, but that's definitely not the road that I want. All right, well, we will live with this one. Oh man, I don't even know. I don't know if I like this one. Face the gravestones to the west. Interesting. Yeah, so the some of the videos that I'm gonna do for this, you know, route tour thing, I've got a series of scenes that I've been painstakingly shooting before and afters and merging them into a sort of a wipe transition kind of thing. So yeah, it'll have something like that. It's a lot more complicated than I was anticipating, but it's okay. I think it'll be cool when it's done. Yeah, I mean, I want to also do like a series in like what would you call it, like a rail fanning series, I guess, where we sort of like we follow, you know, an engine out of, or a train out of, like, let's say Allegheny, you know, and follow that train down to Old Town or Vonnie or over to Juniata, rather. Out of Juniata, I'm like losing my train of thought with that. You get the idea. So I'd like to do something like that. I think would be interesting. But again, like I always talk about these ideas and things that I want to do. Oh, these things are also paper thin. You know, a famous YouTuber said, never announce what you plan to do. Just do it. That way there's no, you know, nobody's like waiting on something. Oh, wow. There's a lot of cemetery stones here. Which way is west on here anyway? Let's see. Where are we? Okay, so I guess the west is this way. Would it be the kind with like Pentrax or Danny Harmon style commentary, or just with the scenes? I haven't decided on that. I really don't know. I would probably give a shot at doing. I don't know if I would even do any commentary, to be perfectly honest with you, because that was part of the issue that I was running into with this route tour, was that everything that I was saying, I was just like, I sound like an idiot. I didn't, and it just didn't. It didn't work for me. Like, I kind of would almost prefer to do it like just visually and maybe with some titles or something like that. Like there's a famous saying in film school, and it goes, it's show, don't tell. So meaning, you know, you shouldn't have to explain something that you shot. You should be able to just show it, and it should make sense to the viewer. So I kind of have that mentality a bit, for better or for worse. But let's see. So we're gonna make up just like a. Why am I doing this? I just just remembered how much I hate making these cemeteries. We're gonna make like a little template and try to copy and paste it. But I want to get like a handful of these things down. Oh man, I always pick the biggest pain in the butt stuff to do, don't I? What does this look like? Not really keen on those textures. Have you ever, where'd it go? Have you ever thought of doing anything set in the UK? Not really. A lot of people ask me that. I'm not particularly interested in European railroads. I mean, some of it is kind of neat, but I don't know. I barely even do any modeling outside of like the Northeast USA. I'm kind of like, you know, hung up on that region because that's just where I live. And I like to model where I live. So, yeah, I don't know if I would ever do a European thing or anything really outside of the US, because it's just not my thing. Okay, of course, now the painstaking part of rotating. Oh, hey, look. Oh no, my mouse stopped working again. Oh man, wait, there it goes. Oh my God. Just before I started streaming, for whatever reason, my mouse was like, oh, hey, we need to do an update. I'm like, really? An update for my mouse? Like, I have never updated my mouse. And then it stopped working. So there's a good chance that it might just decide to not work in the middle of the stream. Like it just did. Anyway, let's just rotate these things. Once we get a handful of these, like, in the right direction, we can make a little template, copy and paste them. Does this have like a, what is this, like hieroglyphics on the front of this thing? All right, so 134 only works for some of these. I gotta figure out what the rotation is on this one. Okay, that's about right. That is 44. What's it gonna be on these? Probably 44, it looks like. Oh wait, which is the front? Is there a front of this? I don't know. Okay, so it just seems, it doesn't matter, who cares? All right, once we get a couple of these, we can copy and paste them. And then they'll be the same orientation. And then we can just spend time rearranging them as we want. But this is the worst. The worst. What was it? 134.0. 344. Okay, that is probably all the ones that I plan on using. All right, let's just get these things kind of cozy together so we can copy and paste it a couple times. Fabulous. All right, where's the copy and paste tool? Right here. And we can just set it to this, just paste it a bunch of times. Now we don't have to rotate any more of them. We just have to organize them how we like. We've kind of created a little, whatever you want to call it. Actually, I probably shouldn't have pasted that many. That's all right. That's fine. We'll just delete what we're not going to use. So how do I want to lay out some of this? Let's just move a few of those around that way. I know I predominantly want to use probably these. So what we could do is just grab a bunch of these and we'll grab all of them, and from there we'll make a little template and we'll copy and paste that where we want it, and how, you know, whatever, how we're gonna do it. I mean, I'm not super worried about there being too much of a pattern. I think most cemeteries, like, you'd never really notice anyway. So we'll grab a whole bunch of these. Okay, that might be actually enough to make a decent template. Maybe let's grab. It's always tough to make these decisions. Okay, how do we want to do this, Joe? I wish this was on the grid so that way I could get these things spaced somewhat evenly, but that ain't gonna happen. So another thing that I've been doing lately to sort of like take up space and create this illusion of, you know, more things being there than there actually are, is kind of like windowing assets. So instead of like staging these two gravestones directly in front of each other, I'm offsetting them so that each one is sort of like set into the middle of the previous one, if that makes any sense. Like you can see how these are offset. And that way, and you can do this with like houses and stuff like that, it sort of takes up a little bit more space. It's not even that it takes up more space. It doesn't take up more space. It just creates the illusion that you've got more stuff there than you really do. So that's a little technique that I've been utilizing lately. And depending on what assets you're using and how you decide to implement that, the effects may vary, for better or for worse. I think in this situation, it's going to work really well because we won't have to use as many gravestones. And in fact, we probably could space these out even more and utilize a little bit fewer of these things, because these are probably going to suck up a ton of polygons. If I had to take a wild guess, so having too many of these in one spot is going to drag the game down. So if we can create the illusion that there's a lot of them there without actually placing a lot of them, that'll be great. That would just be absolutely awesome. All right, this might be enough of a template to do a thing. Like I said, I shouldn't have I shouldn't have pasted that last one, those other ones down too many, or that many times, but alas, here we are. Maybe we want to add, no, that'll be a separate thing. All right, so that, you know, that's good enough for me. Let's just delete some of this stuff, because when I go to copy and paste, it's gonna just get in the way. Or at least when I go to copy, since we're on an oddball angle here. Okay, I think that that'll be sufficient. And what we want to do is we want to replace objects. So where exactly do we want to put these? Oh, hey. Oh my God, there's my mouse. It stopped working. There we go. Oh my God. This is just... technical difficulties one after the next today. I'm telling you. Okay, so what we actually... man. Yeah, I made a big mistake by placing all these down. You know what we could do? Let's just delete a few of these like this. Okay, perfect. And then we can... I hate how this snaps the way it does. That's all right. We don't have to have everything lined up super duper well. And in fact, you know, we'll change out some of this stuff so there's some more variety to it. Don't you worry. Yeah, we'll do-si-do some stuff around. Not too worried about a pattern right there, because we are going to change it. So what we could do is just delete some of the, like a handful of these ones that are pretty obviously the same. I don't know if I like this. I'm really not crazy about this right now. Let's get these out of here. What do we do about that? I just don't want to have to spend all this time moving individual headstones around, because that's a real pain. That's even too tedious for me. There's probably already 100 of them right here. So, is there a better way to paste these together? Let's try this. If we paste those close together and we delete, maybe we can make a bigger... yeah, why not? Maybe we can try to make like a bigger template. It's kind of working. Oh yeah, definitely should add some trees. You're not wrong. Let's break this up a little bit. Delete. Delete some of these here and there. Yeah, we'll add some trees. I don't know. I don't want to do that. No, that's going to delete some stuff. Problem is when these are overlapping each other. So I'm duplicating stiff, and I don't want to be duplicating stiff. That actually might work. It's not... Let's add some ground texture just so we're not looking at this stupid grid anymore. Because that always throws me off. That might not be too bad, actually, once we start adding some trees and shrubs and whatever else. That might be usable. Yeah, and you know what we can do? We'll sprinkle in a couple of these guys too, and that'll break things up a little bit. Grab another one of these. Do a couple of those next to each other. Grid shaming. Yeah, sure. This is looking a little bit better. All right, so what we should do then, we'll start adding some trees. I can't read this text. DT for dead tree. So we could do a couple of those. I don't want to make it too spooky or fall-like. Like I'm in the mood for that kind of thing, but you know, at the same time, that's not this route. Oh, I love these trees. These little, I like these little ones. Even though they have some kind of fall golden color to them, that doesn't really bother me so much because sometimes trees just have that kind of color to them. Let's see, so we just gotta find a couple of the right trees to put up in here. Right, let's see. I like these yasin trees. Use them all over the WKNS with success. And they just have a good color to them and a good shape. They're not like overbearingly big. So I like that quite a bit. Let's just grab this. Do we want to do... Yeah, why not? Let's just see what this looks like, the whole length. Oh, we gotta run our fence down here, too. Can't forget about the fence! Okay, that looks nice. And this is a good option for that oleander, these guys. I always like these. Mix these in with the pink ones and a couple of the white ones. They don't have to have any real pattern to them or anything like that. I don't think, at least. In my opinion. This is my world here. Do what I want. Oh, that's a small one. How come I didn't see this guy before? Hold on a minute. Would you... Wait, hold on. Where's the front of my church? That might work. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. 3 meter. Do we have a white one that's 3 meters? Yeah. Okay. I didn't know that those... I didn't know that I had those. I don't know if we want to... Yeah, sure. I mean, that's fine for now. No music with lyrics. Next. Yeah, that's the instrumental version. That's fine. All right. Cool. Yeah, that's looking all right. We can do just another like couple of these trees like up here. We gotta do this area too. But we'll get there. We'll get there in a second. I'm actually just gonna. You know what? Let's move some of these things out of the way. I do want to make use of some of these more specific ones. And since these are all rotated in the direction that I want them to be facing, we're gonna try to hold on to some of them. These aren't necessarily gonna be that spot. Can you guys hear my cat screaming at me? Hi, baby. This is what she does to me all day long. All right, that's enough. Let's paste a couple of these in here. And that actually gives us sort of an interesting... That gives us an interesting pattern. And I'm thinking maybe we can have a couple of these. I don't know what these are. Some kind of like... I don't know. I feel like these are always like at the entrance. We'll just line this up with the road. Or you know what? Would we? No, yeah. Makes sense. 224.4. We'll just put like a couple of those just like that. We'll move this dude over here. And you know what? Well, let's do just like a quick row of these. I almost am okay with it being like unfinished in that spot specifically. So maybe let's actually just get rid of this stuff. And yeah, whatever, that's fine. Let's put another tree over there. Put one here. Maybe a bigger tree in that spot would be good. Sure, that looks fabulous. We can add, let's add the shrubbery thing here. Because that looks nice. I'm not going to do it around the whole perimeter. I think we'll just kind of take it to there. And I do think I want to add a couple more of these just for some different color splashes. Couple of them. Then we'll put this garden in. And in fact, let's have an opening here. Let's save quick, because in addition to everything screwing up today, my game has had multiple hard crashes throughout the day too. So let's just make sure we save our work. Okay, cool. Yeah, some good ideas there in the chat. So let's think about the layout of... Man, I like that. Looks good. Oh, we got to add the fence over here first. Start thinking about the way we want to lay out the back of this sort of like garden area. You guys are saying to add like swing set and some benches and stuff like that, and I totally dig that idea. So that's what we shall do. What? Jeez. All day long. Okay, that should... Yeah, whatever. That, you know, it looks fabulous. Fabulous. So you guys mentioned like a swing set. I like that. Of course, they all look kind of cartoony. I guess yellow and purple is good enough. And then let's see, bench. Oh, these are actually, this would be nice. Oh, the cemetery stone bench. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that works. You know what, maybe I'm not gonna put that over there. Let's just throw one. We're gonna maybe use them over here. Let's see if we can find something that will work well here. That is a decent looking bench. I like that. And are we back at the top? We're back at the top. All right, so let's try to decide what we're gonna do at the back side here. I think what we'll do is have another pathway. I think we need to level this out a little bit better though. Nope, that's the wrong thing. I wanted to plateau. Oh no, my mouse has stopped again. There it goes. I think I'm having, this is a Bluetooth mouse, and I think I'm having actually like Bluetooth issues with my computer because my Xbox controller, I was playing Red Dead the other day. Actually, it was probably like a week or two now at this point. And it just like randomly lost connection and just started flashing. And I don't think there's anything wrong with the controller itself. But I think the Bluetooth is getting kind of like wonky. All right, what was the song that's playing right now? What's it from? Ready, go. In the chat. What video is this song from? Let's see if anybody gets it. I guess we gotta level all this out a little bit so that this... Bet you no one's gonna get this right. Nobody's gonna know what song this is from, or what video this song is from. Oh, Maz 4449, I got it. Noodles, no. Did I use this in the WKNS? I might have used this in the WKNS too, I'm not sure. I don't think I did. I think I only used it once for the sounds of the dry brook. All right, how long have we been streaming for? Where are we? Just because I'm getting a wicked headache. A little over an hour. All right, let's see. It's 5:52. All right, let's complete this scene back here. And see how I'm feeling. what do we want to do exactly? I think, let's grab this. I don't know, let's see. Well, I'm just trying to imagine, like, what did I have in my mind with this exactly? A gym or a court on the side of the gym, or the side of the church. The name of the song was Sense of Space by Jacob Ahlbom. Ahlbom. So let's see, we can do maybe some of these bigger shrubs over here. Kind of line this area up a little bit. That, like, you know, that like immediately improves the look of the whole thing right off the bat. Maybe we need like a little shed or something back here too. Might be useful. Let's see, we can do benches. Let's see, shed. I think we need like a little maintenance shed. Oh my god, there's so many sheds. Let's just thumb through a few of these like super quickly, or at least until the down controller stops working. Wait and see if something catches my eye. Yes, how about one with graffiti? Perfect. That might be a bit too big, but I don't hate it. This red one. No. Not looking for something like that. I think that that's going to be too big. It's another small one that doesn't look too bad. On the other side of the far wall, you could do a tree line and then a farm. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I like it. Yeah, not really seeing many of these sheds that are catching my eye. Ah, man, some of these are just so awful. This might, it says handcar shed, but I mean, there's nothing saying that that's exactly what it is. I kind of don't hate that. I might just use this one actually, because that feels kind of like old-timey. Yeah, let's use that. I like it. Let's squeeze it over here. Yeah, that's definitely nice. Yeah, I think maybe some, like a small farm or a field or something like that over here will probably work pretty nicely. I do like that. This is shaping up pretty nice. We got to do some more texturing work and that sort of deal. But we're getting there. Let's see what else. So if we wanted to make this into like some kind of a garden thing. We can divide off some of these areas. This is kind of what I was picturing in my head, was maybe just sort of subdividing this a bit somehow. I mean, even that helps quite a bit. We could even do another one up here, which might help a bit more. Separate the parking area from the not parking area. It's so hard to tell if anything is like squared up. It's definitely not, but I don't know if I really should get too concerned about it. You know. I guess what difference does it really make? Okay, we get that. We could do some of those. Where's the oleander flowers? Just do a few of these. Maybe space them out a little bit better. We could do... just do something like this. Have like a fountain, because that would be good. Did I spell that right? Wait, what? Isn't that how you spell it? Fountain? F-O-U, foundation. Alright, I guess not. How about a statue? Female statue, definitely wouldn't be at a church. Not using that paper one, not using that paper one. Medieval statue probably wouldn't be at a church either. Oliver Cromwell statue probably also wouldn't be at a church. I thought I had more statues. Huh. Fascinating. Because it would be nice to put like a fountain or a statue or something, you know, back in here. Well, let's see. What else could we do? We could do some flowers. Let's see. We want to use... Oh, here we go. Cemetery potted plants. Because we could use these to actually decorate some other spaces, like here. Right? Like, you can kind of... I don't know, just trying to think outside the box a little bit here. It's rotation on 72.6. Because we could do just like a little flower garden kind of deal. You know, if it was something... Wait, what did I just see up here? These, I don't know, these look kind of hokey. But maybe we could try to work it in somehow. Yeah, the other thing is that this is on an angle and those are gonna float. So let's see, do we have, what did I use on WKNS? Something like this might work. Like, just take a couple different flower splines and mix them up. Oh, shut up. Holding shift shouldn't make a difference. All right, yeah, I'll have to see if I can find like a statue or a fountain or something like that that I can squeeze in there. I don't know. That's looking pretty good so far. Let's move that over a little bit more. And maybe we could... Do we want to bring this down to here? What does that look like? Yeah, you know what? I don't hate that. That might work. Yeah, you know, I don't totally dislike that. I do want to adjust it though. Kind of annoys me that it's that it serpentines its way over there, but that's probably a bit more realistic, and it's a little bit better visually speaking. Wow, my light looks like it's really bright on my face. Let me turn this down. Could be why I'm getting a headache. All right, there we go. It's much better. Oh my gosh, jeez. I can see now. What are we looking at? Flower? Now I just see the light splotches in my eyes, though. That's the only problem. Barrel of flowers. Yeah. We could find like a couple little... These are cute. Lavender flowers. If we could find a couple little flower patches to put along the way. Not that. Something... I like using these. These are nice. Maybe I could just toss these over here. I don't know. It's like a little wildflower garden. I don't know. Let's find like a nice spot for that. Yay! Look at that. Adorable. That's too big. Oh, Chooch's outside. Needs a gazebo. I don't think that there's any gazebos in this game that I know of, at least. Add an old car or tractor by the shed, or maybe a rusty dump truck. Well, I mean, wouldn't they would have some kind of an excavator there, right? To dig the graves? How do you spell excavator? I don't even know. E-X-C. So maybe we can get something small, like parked there, right? I mean, they gotta dig the grave somehow. But I don't know if there's any like smallish ones here in the game. They look like that's all of them. They're all kind of big. I don't know if you guys can see my cat Maddie. She's a black cat sleeping on the cat tower there. She's the one screaming at me. All right, so forget that. Forget it. We're not doing it. I do want to go back to my flowers, though. We're planting flowers. And I was thinking, put a couple flowers back here. These, like, low-lying ones are pretty cool to mix and match. Although I don't know if they're going to work in that situation there. What else we got? Some of these are so small and like almost see-through that it's like almost like a waste to put them down. They do look nice though when you can see them. Just put a couple around here, why not? What about some garbage? No, we're trying to keep some of this garbage free because I go a little bit too crazy with the garbage sometimes. All right, let's just take a break from that for a second and just finish the texturing here so that I don't have to look at this like incompleted half grid, half textured sort of thing. And I might take a break for a moment just to ease my eyes, see if this headache will go away. I want to keep streaming, but this headache is kind of killing me, so I'm kind of hoping maybe if I just take a minute and go stand out on my porch, stare off into the distance for a moment, maybe that'll ease my ailing eyes, if you know what I mean, but maybe not. I might have COVID and not even know it, which would be like the worst thing ever. We want some nicer, greener grass sort of mixed in here a little bit, right? Mixed a little bit here and there. Maybe some lighter green grass, actually. I like the idea of putting like a tree row on the other side of this fence, and then kind of making like a field or something like that over there. I do like that idea quite a bit. All right, we can do that there. Maybe we do be a little bit dirty underneath the swing set from all the kids running around. Well, let's just take a peek and see what our scene is looking like. It's looking pretty good to me. I don't know. I like it. Looks good from the road if we can get out of our trees here. Check it out from a couple different angles. Yeah, that looks really great, I think. I mean, I don't want to do like too much more to it because I don't want to overpopulate it and with stuff, but I mean, that looks pretty stinking good to me, you know? I think it's good. Anyway, yeah, I think that this was the perfect scene to put right here, to be perfectly honest with you. I really like how it came out, and of course there's more details that I can work in there, and it'll look better once we fill out the background. But I'm gonna take like a 2 to 5 minute break really quick and just like let my eyes ease for a moment, and then when I come back, we'll try to fill in this background for a little bit. I'm not, I want to keep streaming for a little while, so give me 2 to 5 minutes or so, and I'll be right back. All right. Let's do this. Where are we? What am I doing here? Let's see, 1 hour and 31 minutes. All right, so we're gonna try to go for another half hour. We'll see how it goes. See if I can make it. So I gotta make dinner and clean up my apartment before my wife gets home. All right, so we were looking at the area over here. So we're thinking maybe a tree line and some kind of a field, which I dig. Let's try to figure out where the road is gonna go. Just do, I don't know, something like that. Whatever. Doesn't have to be anything special. Ah, you guys in the chat are hilarious. Okay, so let me think about this for a hot second here. What the layout of this city is actually like, or this town. I've got these lakes over here. We could do another housing development on this side. And what we need to do really is some terraforming, which I really hate. But yeah, it should probably be something sort of hilly like this. But let's just see. Let me think about this for a second here. I think maybe we could do like a tree line, you know, through here and down this way in some kind of like a field. Let's do that. How do I want to do this exactly? Definitely gonna want some kind of a barn. I always end up doing farm scenes, and it ain't my thing really. But you know what? You gotta. How do you get better at doing things? You gotta do them. You just gotta do them. So I'm thinking along these lines. Oh yeah, it's rush hour during the week. Wow, there's a crazy sunset happening outside. Wow. I'm kind of thinking like maybe this field is not quite. That's another church. Not quite used like it used to be. So maybe it's just a field, like it's not like a farm at this point. That's not a bad looking building. It's just photo textured, but that's not terrible. But I'm not gonna use it. I don't know what building I want to use though. What am I looking for? Thought there was a building that I wanted. Let's see, where do these shortcuts take me? They take me to any place I want to go. That takes me here. This is where I end up crashing the game. Let's go over this way. I just want something simple. Isn't there one of these? Oh, that is weathered. All right. Let's come back over here. Man, it's crazy that there's this sunset happening because it's just been downpouring all day. It's like the sun like slipped underneath the clouds or something like that. It's all pink and orange out there. All right, so we'll just slap one of these guys down for a moment. I thought I had maybe like a derelict barn. But maybe not, and that's okay. Maybe I do, and I just need to find it later. But it's okay to have placeholders. Across the street from the church, why not have a little park with a little memorial? Yeah, I dig that idea. I gotta get on the download station and see if I could get some kind of statues or something like that. Actually, we can, just so I don't forget, let's put the Oliver Cromwell statue over here. I totally dig that idea, actually. I do like it. Maybe like a war memorial or, you know, service memorial or something like that. Yeah, so we'll just leave that there for now. I wanna just get this sort of roughed out really quick. Details. Oh, hey, look at this. Wait a minute. Monument. Would that work in here? Oh, hello. This is exactly what I was looking for. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Huh. I knew I had something. Monument. Let's search that really quick. What else we got? Oh, hi. Okay, so that's also good. I didn't think of that, man. I need to have like a thesaurus open or something like that to like look up some of these things. Like, what is a synonym for statue? I guess monument would be good. All right. Anyway, back to what I was looking for. I was looking for, I think there's a fence that I like to use. Oh, I don't even have my lights on behind me. I just realized. I don't have my work harder LED or neon sign lit up. Shame on me. How am I gonna know to work harder without that sign reminding me to work harder? You guys probably never actually knew that that was there because it's always really blown out. Oh gosh, all right. No, it's none of those. I don't even know what fence I'm looking for. I'm just looking for some kind of like a rustic rural fence, I think. But let's just do this. Where are trees? Trees. So let's find like a handful of decently large trees to do some of our tree line. That's not a large tree. It's a small one. These are all the cust. Not looking for a cust at the moment. This is usually a good one. I wish my phone would stop lighting up. I'm just gonna flip it face down. Oh, who's texting me? The wife is on the way, so that means I'm gonna have to have to cut this short because I made a whole bunch of food today early in the day, and I left a big mess in the kitchen, and I would like to clean it up before she gets home. She's taking the 6:30 train, so that gives me a little over an hour. So let's just see what we can get done really quick. Not that she's gonna, I'm not gonna get in trouble. She's just not gonna care. I'm just trying to be a good husband. So let's see if we can just sort of rough this idea in quickly, and then we'll just kind of call it quits. So just get a couple of these guys down. There's probably a tree line that I have that I've already made that I could just copy and paste but I'm not gonna do that for this. Let me outline where the field is gonna go. What texture do I want to use? Alright, we'll just use this for now. Kind of want to just get it outlined so I know where it's going to be. That sunset is already gone. Do this. And actually, this will be kind of a good way to segue, you know, like into the countryside from like the city, which is what I wanted. Oh, what I was going to say earlier is I found in my experience, a lot of times, like some of these cemeteries that are by churches are indeed next to old farms, and they over time slowly begin purchasing those parcels of land from the old farms in the fields and expanding the cemetery to that area. So I don't think that this is too far-fetched of an idea, and I like it, so that's what we're gonna go with. So you guys in the stream got any big plans for Friday, Saturday, for the weekend? Not much we could do anymore with all these COVID restrictions and stuff like that, but everybody still finds stuff to do on the weekends. I know I do. I've always got a list of projects that I want to do, or cleaning, or chores, or some kind of project, or whatever. Try to always have something. I don't like idle time. Gives me anxiety. It's like I should be doing something. So I always gotta find something to do. Alright, that's coolish. And we need some of these cussed shrubs. Are usually pretty nice. I just never know which ones I use frequently. Probably these. Yeah, this is a good one. Real good for underbrush kind of thing, you know, sink it into the ground a little bit. So I like that. So we'll do that really quick, and then we'll throw down some grasses. Just kind of shape this up a little bit. Like I said, just kind of roughing it in at this point really quickly. What am I looking for? It's TB grass. What's that grass I've been using? BN? Yeah, this stuff is pretty legit. For trackside grass, I like that a lot. So we'll do something like that. Ooh, N scale 2x3 foot layout. Nice. I can't wait to get my N scale stuff going again one day. Someday when I have a house. I kind of have to wait till then. So that I have the space and I can make a mess wherever. Yeah, there was another grass that I blended in with this too, and I'm trying to remember what the heck it was. Maybe I saved it? Probably not. Oh, maybe it's this. Yeah, this JVC, whatever, 359. It's been pretty nice to blend in. And I think like there's like one or two above it also that is pretty nice. This one is, I think, 342. That sounds familiar. They blend pretty well, and we'll even go down this way. What's up, Flame? Welcome to the stream. Gonna be wrapping it up in a minute, though. Yeah, I mean, it's looking pretty decent. You know, once we get some mountains in the background and round out the scenery and stuff like that, that's definitely gonna look nice. $4.99. Stay awesome, AM. Have a good Friday, everyone. Thank you, Flame. Much appreciated. You as well. Hope you have a good weekend. All right. I think I'm just gonna wrap it up here. At this point, we made a nice scene in the hour and change that we've been playing for today. So I hope to get back to making some videos and maybe doing some more streams and stuff soon. I always like to try to stream a little bit longer than this. Well, how long we stream for? Hour and 48. So we almost did 2 hours. That's usually what I do anyway. So whatever, we'll live with that. But I'll come back and do some more detailing in this area and start, you know, adding some of the other scenery things that we had discussed and shaping some of this up a little bit more off camera, or maybe it'll be part of another video. I'm not sure. But I think this is looking pretty good. I'm happy with it. All right, yeah, so that's gonna do it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. I had fun. I hope you guys did as well. I'll be back sometime soon. Hope you guys have a great weekend and enjoy your Friday night and all those fun things. See you guys next time.